Hello and welcome back to a video, and today is all about my past Pointillism artwork. If you're a bit tired of that intro, I have got a new intro coming out now. Let's watch it. I hope you like that intro. It is all created by me. I did the animation myself. Let's get into my Pointillism artwork. I know that most of you have been waiting for this video to come out, and I know it's been a long time, and it was a month ago that I filmed my Pointillism artwork, and now I'm actually finally getting to do the showing my past artwork. It's only because I've been trying to get back one of my artwork, and it's been a bit of a hard process to deal with. But I've got it back now. So I had a look in like all of my folders, sketchbooks. The earliest thing I think I ever did Pointillism was this. So this is a house in North Wales. You might recognize it. It has tons of like ivory on the house, and that was a photo I took of it when I saw it. And this house doesn't actually look like this now. They have had to take off all the ivory because. So you can see, I did all this by doing Pointillism as the title of the artwork. So how I did this was I was only using primary colors. So I was only allowed to use red, yellow, and blue. The primary colors, as you can see, this took me ages with all the little dots. And as you can see, I use layering techniques to do greens. And you can see it here, I did a little like color wheel. And this are all the colors you can get with those three colors. And you can just you can see that I've not just done Pointillism, I did lines and a bit of like other techniques, but the vast majority of it was done with Pointillism. It took me to I started on the 15th of the 9th of September in 2023, and then I finished it on the 2nd of October. So it took me weeks. As you can see, Pointillism does take weeks, and you would see throughout my whole entire like things here that Pointillism isn't an art form you can rush. If you do rush it, you're more likely to make mistakes, and it won't look as good as it should do. Let me just read a bit of it. This Pointillism took me around 12 hours. I only could use red and yellow, blue coloring pencils. What are cheap, and they are great for any artwork. These three colors, I could make 7 more colors by overlapping the colors to make new colors. Like the green on the house, I used yellow and blue and very close to make green. The road is lines of blue, then I did red dotted in between. I struggled so much to sorry. I struggled so much with my motivation. I would just do 10 dots and then get bored. But to solve that, and I focused more on the listening to upbeat music to keep me going with the Pointillism. This is a definitely ongoing thing. Even though I don't get quite motivation for it now, my motivation is up here for Pointillism. I really do. I still love this piece to this day. I did have to go up to the attic and get it out of my box because I don't have all my college sketchbooks in my room because I have tons. And then I also did another one whilst I was in college. I don't have this one with me. This one I sold to a very special friend of mine, and it lives in a house, and it is in a house now, and she loves it, and I'm happy that it's gone to a happy home. This is the artwork. There's quite a lot. I struggled with this one. I didn't have enough the dark blue to fill the whole entire background. You've got bees around it, and that's all done with Pointillism. There is some spots on the pot, on the like on the vase, that could have done with a bit of color. I would say this one took around about the same length of time, but I would say it took a bit more longer because this artwork is A3. Artwork, I've had to look back, and I can see how much detail was in like lavenders, but I'm still really happy with how that artwork came out. I do see some spots where like I did have too much watercolor, and I had it in spots. The date of that artwork, I'll put it here. So the one after that is, if you know me personally, and if you have seen my room, I have tons of mushrooms. I've done this hyperfixation of mushrooms as being a hyperfixation for quite a while now, and this is an artwork I have done with Pointillism to show my hyperfixation of mushrooms. So this is it. There is quite a lot I would change about this artwork. I wouldn't have the background such like a similar color to the mushrooms. It blends in quite badly, and I've never seen this type of mushroom before. It is on my bucket list to see this type of mushrooms. I have seen many mushrooms, but never the red ones because they are hard to find in the UK. So as you can see, I did use the white. I did use a mix of greys, whites. To the mushrooms, I did too. With my lily pad, if you did see that, I do a pencil sketch, then I rub it out, then I put the watercolors on. So, looking at it now, I'm still happy with this artwork. Obviously the background, I would definitely change the background color. I think I'd choose blue because blue and red, makes it pop. Or, you know, something that isn't too similar to the mushrooms. But we reflect on past work and we make better artwork. So this is it back in its frame. The artwork is another A3. And I don't think I will depart from this one ever. I love this piece so much. And it just makes me smile every time I see it. And the amount of detail within this Pointillism artwork is just... Here it is. So here you have a red vase, and I really thought about all the colours that went into this. As you can see, I did a red vase. You got the yellow sunflowers, you got the blue to make the yellow stand out as the opposite on the colour wheel. You've got the red but complement the yellows, and you got the brown as the wooden table, and you got the purple butterflies here. I do tend to add some insects around the flowers just to make it a bit more different. The background isn't just bland. But with the lily pad, I did think of adding some type of insect, but I didn't really feel like adding one, and it didn't really feel like it needed to. I did this was on the 28th of the 7th, 2025. And this took me, as I can remember, this took me quite a while to do, as Pointillism artwork tend to do. The amount of dots and the amount of Pointillism I did on this artwork. What I do find is a lot of people who have seen these artwork, they go, your eyes do tend to take quite a while to see what's going on. As the further you stand back, the more better it is, but as soon as you get close to the artwork, Pointillism, you can see the amount of dots and the amount of work ethic that goes into one of these pieces. Now, the last artwork is what I'm going to show you is the one I've done lately, and that is the lily pad. It is all done now, thankfully, and this took 3 weeks and many of hours. Many have been watching shows whilst I was doing it and music listening. So this is, now you can actually see with my older pieces, you can see like how big of a paintbrush. I use quite a big paintbrush, but with this one that is the brush size. So for this Pointillism artwork, I wanted to do a really small paintbrush. And as you can see, it took forever, 3 weeks. I'll be doing more Pointillism artwork in the future. I really liked any of my Pointillism artwork, and if you do wanna, and if you're really interested in any of them, please do send me a private DM on Facebook, and we can try to figure out something out. And be interested in one, I can hopefully make one especially for you. And the theme for the Pointillism artwork can be across anything. I'm always open to new ideas or new flowers, or I definitely am really good at nature and a lot of detail within the pointillism. As you can see, you do get a lot of, you can get that really fine detail with the dots. So I hope you enjoyed this video, seeing all my past pointillism artwork and seeing where it all started. And I'm hoping you stay tuned to see where it can go in the future. Thank you for watching all the way through, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!